magaalada Columbus gaar ahaan Northside waxay hay'adda Our Helpers ka hirgelisay barnaamij cunto free ah oo aad ku heli karto si bilaash ah. Barnaamijkani oo ay ka shaqayntiisa qayb weyn ka qaadatay sidii loo hirgelin lahaa Laura Abbas ayaa Walmart ugu deeqay hay'addani Our Helpers nus milyan cunto ah oo ka kooban noocyada kala duwan ee cuntada iyadoona looga baahan yahay in qofkii u baahan cunto bilaash ah uu qabsan karo balan maalmaha Isniinta iyo Arbacada.
Welcome everyone. My name is Dr. Dorothy Hassan and I humbly serve as the CEO of Our Helpers. We are a nonprofit organization on a mission to support and empower immigrant and refugee families in Central Ohio. That mission is going fast and we are doing some really awesome work. So of course, for many days, I've thought about which stories to tell you today because I have lots. I'm only going to tell you two. One, I'm going to tell you about a lady that I met in 2012. And she was new to the Central Ohio area. She was educated. She was a wonderful woman with children. And she just needed a little time to get established in her new home. So in that establishment, she went to a few food pantries. And in that experience, she shared that a few times she was humiliated. Not humiliated because someone, tore the coat off of her back, but humiliated just because she had to stand in this line and sit in this huge waiting room with a whole bunch of other people who didn't want to be there. Humiliated because a few times she had to stand in a very long line at a church where the rules say that people aren't supposed to approach you with any religious inclination, but people asked to pray with her and hold her hands. That her is me. So this is, I promise not to cry. This is a dream for a decade-long dream. When I came back to Columbus in 2012, I said, no one will ever have to do what I did. And I can't believe that just every day Allah keeps giving me things and keeps making that dream just easier than possible. Second story. This is how easy it became. President's Day, I'm sitting on the couch and a friend calls me and she says, there's someone who's trying to give us a really nice donation and we can't take it all. I thought of you. I didn't ask her any other questions. I just put on clothes and went to the location that she put in a text message. It just so happened to be the closed Walmart on North High Street. We were thoroughly vetted. I was asked questions about our organization, about the work we do, about the people we have access to, about our reach. I had to bring in board members. And after that thorough vetting, Walmart, who you'll meet, Walmart will have a name and you'll meet her later, told us, okay, I want to make sure this donation gets to the people. So with a very skeleton crew of volunteers, we packed up all that we could, and all that we could just so happened to be more than $500,000 worth of a donation. It worked out easy because my husband has a trucking company. So we took everything and we put it on a 53-foot drive-in trailer until we could find an appropriate space for it. Elevate Northland, we thank Judith and her board of directors so much for welcoming us into this space. It just seemed like an organic collaboration. So this is where we are, and we are so excited to be able to offer this experience to families in Central Ohio. I mean, this is a dream come true. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us today. I'm positive that we're going to continue to wow you when we take a tour of the facilities and show you our shopping experience. But for now, we will welcome Sam or Kim, Sam and Kim.
Just Sam.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. My name's Sam Masters. I work for the City of Columbus Department of Development. I manage the Elevate grant, which we are very proud to give our helpers. A little bit of financial support. I want to start by thanking Council and the Mayor's office, obviously, for really committing to what we're trying to do, which is to bring capacity building dollars to nonprofits. Because when we provide flexible spending to the experts in the field, that's when we get innovative solutions that people can do. I still remember that every once in a while I get a call from Dorothy, or she hops on my office hours and she's just like, Sam, I got an idea. It's like, I want to do this really cool thing. And it's always just like, yeah, I'm bought in, let's do it. And then this time she calls me and she's like, yeah, I got like $500,000 worth of stuff from Walmart. And she gives herself no credit every single time, right? And then it's just like, yeah, we'll support that, because that's what we're trying to do, is we're helping you. We want to help you guys do this stuff, and we're very happy, very proud to be able to be part of this journey. I feel like I do not deserve to be up here speaking. We're just here. We're here for you guys. Anyway, thank you for having us. Thank you to everyone for being here, and we can't be happier about what you guys are doing. Very proud.
Thank you. Our board members, we'd like to hear from Laura first, and then Carl.
Hi, my name is Laura Berger-Abbas, and I am the board treasurer at Our Helpers. And I've had the pleasure of knowing Dorothy for, it feels like 100 years, but I know it's about 20. And she's a dear friend. And she called me on that President's Day and said, Laura, we got a Walmart. And I said, Dorothy, I think you're delusional. It's Ramadan. Call me after sundown. And she's like, no, we got a Walmart. And she texted me the address. And I thought, this woman is crazy. She's absolutely Looney Tunes. So I go out to the Walmart and I meet this amazing person, the coordinator, Shamim, who we both started to cry because she's Iraqi and she speaks Arabic, and it's just all so familiar and family-like. And all of this is family-like. So I'm trying not to cry. Again, we are trying to eliminate the trauma of food scarcity in Columbus and make people feel like they have respect and dignity when they come into this place. So that's the experience that we want to share with everyone that comes in from Franklin County. And they leave with their dignity, and they live with the feeling like, I'm coming back. This felt so good. And I actually got the information in my own language, my native language, which is so rare and so important in this city. So thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting Our Helpers. We still need support and grant funds and any money you'd like to contribute to. I'm the treasurer, so I'm going to be saying this. I'm a little worried. No, not worried at all. Because the people at Walmart keep giving, and it just hasn't stopped. It just gives me goosebumps because I think there's going to be 2 more trucks coming this week. So thank you. And, I just speechless. Okay, Carl, your turn.
Thank you. I'm Carl Holtman. I am the board president for Our Helpers. I moved back to Columbus about 2 years ago after 18 years overseas in Turkey. And Dorothy was one of the first people that I was put in touch with, and I couldn't be happier, to be able to come back. And of all the places I've lived, Columbus is my home. So to be able to come back, give to my community, through what Our Helpers is doing, it really amazes me. And, I couldn't be happier. And to see the culmination here of what we're doing with the free store, it's wonderful. I mean, this is a community that, I think is really in need of what we can provide. And I think this is only the start, just a drop in the bucket. So I think there's going to be so much more to come because, there's a lot that we can do here in Columbus for the new Americans and the refugees and the immigrants that, that are continually helping make this city what it is and add to that diversity. So, I mean, thank you all for coming here today.
Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Our guest of the hour. Please.
Thank you so much. So I was not expected to talk, but hey, I'm here. So my name is Shamim. I'm actually a market coordinator. We support 10 stores in the west side of Columbus. I'm not good with directions, now you know. So yeah, we support 10 stores in the west side of Columbus. So when to Dorothy's point, when God put reason for something, when Allah put it for you, then it was the reason. So I don't work in that store or in that market at all. I've never been in that store or in that market for the 9 years I worked for Walmart. But that time I got asked by my manager to go and help that store for when they were closing, so they needed help. So I was selected to go and support and help that store. And I had to work with store manager Talisha. She's the store manager of that building. So I went there and I started helping, and I got to the point that we need to give away. That's what Walmart do all the time, give away the stuff and donate. So we got to that point to, who I'm going to call to give this away. I called Amanda from ETSS, and they came, they grabbed everything, and it was like, we're done, we got everything. So, and there was more left, a lot more left. So I was like, Amanda, I need you to connect me with someone, and I need it now, right now. So she was like, you got it, Dorothy. I was like, who's this? Okay, give me that name. So she gave me that name. She gave me Dorothy's name and phone number, and then I texted her the address, and Dorothy showed up, and this journey started. That's where it started from. But I'm glad to be the reason for this, for helping a lot of families and continue to help. And that's what Walmart actually do all the time. And that's what in the joyful of my job. So thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now, so we're supposed to have this fancy tour of facilities, and we will, but we want you to have a bit of a full stomach while we're doing that. So let's break just for 5 minutes while you get some snacks and some stuff. We even got bubbly, but don't worry, you won't need an Uber. It's just sparkling cider. So please, get something to eat in your hand, and then we'll move to the tour in just 5 minutes. Okay, and also be brave enough to meet each other. All of my friends are in this room. Meet them. Please meet my friends. This is the space that we have now. We were anxious to get started because it's like every day that you sleep and these things are still in boxes and bags. It's like, I can't. So this is it. What are we doing differently than other pantries are doing differently? 2 things. One, we're not a pantry. We are a community free store. So while at this moment you see more food than not, the vision includes also small household appliances, of course linens, of course towels. We want to offer in the free store the things that especially new American families need when they come to this area, but don't have the money to buy. Everything that is part of family establishment that gets crossed out because we just don't have the money. And that's real for so many Americans right now, especially our new Americans. So we want to make sure that families can live respectfully with their dignity and all of the things that they need. We need to open that very small box of basic needs that we've put a lid on. So basic needs also includes household appliances to make the things that make you feel well, make you healthy. It includes linens that make you sleep comfortably and able to energize and do your best the next day. So that's our vision for the free store. The second thing that we're doing differently is that on the application form, when you go to set an appointment, you can ask for an ambassador. So an ambassador is what is like a shopping companion. And that shopping companion will not only provide language access, but it will also, he or she will also provide cultural competence. Have you ever traveled, been somewhere and wanted something, but you just didn't know how to say it or what that was? You see everybody is, oh, everybody's in that aisle getting that, but what do I do? How do I do that? We have families that go through that every single day. So that's also part of the shopping experience here. So if you will allow us to entertain you for just 2 moments, Jabril and I are going to go through a shopping experience.
Thank you guys all for coming. I guess we're going to do like a mock shopping experience. One thing she mentioned is I am the ambassador, and then
I'm the mom.
she's the beautiful mom. But I will be speaking in Somali. So we do have a couple of people that are non-Somali speakers. But if you hear me speaking in tongues, I promise I'm just directing my mom. And I guess we'll start. So Mom, you take us on the route.
All right.
Okay. Kusoo dhawaada and mock grocery shopping. And haddeertaan hooyo waxaa tusinayaa waxyaalo badan oo dukaankan ka heli karto. Cilado badan waa jirtaa, like lahjada sometimes isfaham baa jirin. So maanta waxaa sameynaynaa adeeg yar oo kooban kusoo dhawaada. So hooyo waxaa waaye kalluunkan either in a can. So waxaa sameynaynaa price xataa ma weydiinayna until the checkout. So halkan kalluun waaye waxaa yaala fruit oo gasaca ku jiro. And then halkan waxaa waaye, as we go over here, there's a bunch of loaves, cusbo, waxyaalo badan aa ka heli kartaa dukaankan. And mushkilada jirta oo, which is in the States, is financial difficulty jiro. So waxyaalo badan qaali waaye. Badana hooyooyinka aabooyinka oo ilmaha Soomaaliyeed, they have a lot of kids. So waxaa jirta budgeting. So dukaankan oo kale waxyaalo badan oo sometimes you cannot afford, you get. So right here is burka, chocolato, and all of the things in boxes. So we're going to move over to spices. Badana and Somali has a lot of culture differences that we use a lot of spices. Badana cunta raashinka markaa karinayno waxaa isticmaalnaa and toonta, waxaa ku jirta a lot of stuff, cinnamon, waxyaalo badan oo spices ah cuntada oo raashinka macaan ka dhigi kartid. And right here is all the sides, or like wax ku daran lahayd, ketchup, ranchka. Every household needs one as well.
Okay, I'll stop you here. A round of applause for our ambassador.
It's just making like comfort, because sometimes you come into a space where, like Dorothy said, you feel so uncomfortable, and your willingness to pick something and put it in your cart, but sometimes your ability to pay for it, you can't. So you have to put it back. Have you guys ever been to a checkout and like you can't afford all these things, and imagine you putting it back? You're not always gonna have a nice person to pay for your food, like someone behind you. So it's like spreading awareness where it's needed. So that's something that we're practicing every time, even us on a daily basis. So yeah.
All right. Next up,
We're gonna do like a mini walk.
Judith, I see you. And I should, in the real world, I would be able to text you a message. Yes. But we're finishing our warehouse tour, and then we're coming back. Okay. We have a word from the county auditor, and then you. All right. We're gonna sit for just a moment. Okay. Thank you. That was in a text message secretly. Okay. Nobody knows. Come through. My man. How you doing? Good.
Be careful with him, he's elderly.
Just break it apart. Judith is here to make sure we don't violate any of her warehouse rules. But this is the second part of why Elevate Northland just made so much sense and was the organic choice. Like I said, we put everything on a 53-foot dry van trailer, and we did that with a skeleton crew of volunteers. Yeah. So our first thought was, how do we not do that again right now? So we had to find a place that had docks where we could just, take everything off with a pallet jack. And this became home. So everything you see from this first rack to everything else is product of the free store. So people always are asking about sustainability. How are you going to keep this going, Dorothy?
This is very interesting.
Have a look. Have a look. And there's more. There's more coming. Not only from Walmart. Walmart is a committed partner to what we're doing right here. But we've got other partners. So we also have partnership with other organizations in Central Ohio. Motherful, we started this whole vision of giving with Motherful, and Motherful has a beautiful partnership with Trader Joe's. So if you'll notice, I forgot to say it, but while we were in the free store, there was an empty rack, and that empty rack is going to be for perishables and bread. But we were very intentional also about having dry food items, because the families that we serve suffer from scarcity trauma. And scarcity trauma is when you don't know what's next. So when you don't have actual food in your pantry sitting there for you, you're worrying about what you're going to eat next week because you can't actually see it. There's power in vision. So we need to see it. We need families to see it in their shelf. We need families to be able to open the door of their pantry, of their closet, of their cabinets, and have it not be bare. So our sustainability plan is this, and more of it, over and over and over again, along with the fact that the Field of Dreams, who watched the movie? Thank you, thank you.
Give us a summary.
If you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. We're also a partner with a group of Franklin County citizens, 234. And the group is called Refugee Assist. 234 families in Franklin County want to assist immigrants and refugees, so much so that they started on their own accord a WhatsApp group to just be sharing. And there's always things that are going on in the group. Oh, I have this $600 bedroom set that this. I have this. I have a what is it? A pressure cooker. Anybody know how much a pressure cooker costs these days? So, like I said, we don't plan on taking the furniture because I don't believe in doing something that someone else is doing great. We have the furniture bank. But what we don't have is small appliances. What we don't have is dishes. What we don't have is new linens. So we will be accepting donations, also personal donations from the community. But I'm going to be very honest with everyone and tell them if I don't see it and get excited and want it for my house, then we're not going to be taking it.
Absolutely.
Because that's part of our brand. Our brand is presenting high quality things and letting people know that welcome to Central Ohio. We are setting you up for high quality life. So this is just the other part of living the dream. Let's go back.
Well, welcome everyone to our Helpers Free Store and to Elevate Northland. Elevate Northland, our mission is to uplift people and create opportunities. So this is literally the vision that we had for this space because it has its separate entrance and allows for any group that has any type of requirements, but allows for privacy and for that to be respectable for those individuals that come and need to utilize the space. And we were talking and I was like, well, we have construction coming up, right? And so we were like, well, we can make a wall and put like a mini storage here because it's going to be dusty and yucky over there. And it ended up working out awesome. We love the wall. We love the wall. But again, I'm Judith Cockrell. I'm the executive director for Elevate Northland, and I'm also a legacy resident of this area. And so growing up here as a child and then seeing it today, I really have understanding and empathy because I lived abroad, and some of the things, just like basic needs that we need to survive, are really challenging. Different brands, you can't recognize them. I was like, you can go to the produce and you can see a cabbage is a cabbage, an apple is an apple, but I couldn't understand packaged goods. So I ate a lot of frozen food because it had a picture on it. So we are delighted and just so proud to be able to support organizations like our helpers who are bringing resources to the community and to the people that are living here in the area and just in Central Ohio. So thank you for being here. Thank you, Dr. Dorothy. This is a lot of fun. It's just fun having new people around and talking and meeting and doing things. So thank you all for being here, and excited to welcome people and be able to provide this type of support to everyone here in the Northland area. Thank you.
And you see how it goes? I say things and then they just happen. So I promised in their city and county recognition, and then he was here all along. I just didn't know.
How's everybody doing?
All right.
All right. First of all, I just want to say congratulations on behalf of Michael Stenziano, the Franklin County Auditor. My name is Patrick McNeil. I am the Deputy Chief of Staff. Sorry, I'm the Deputy Chief of Staff for the Franklin County External Engagement under Michael Stenziano. And we definitely want to be here today to say congratulations. We are excited. We're happy for the community. This is going to be, life-changing, and we're going to present you with the certificate.
Thank you.
Mind if I get a picture?
Yeah. It's supposed to be a picture of me and you.
Okay, let me do that. I need both. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, can we get one again?
Yes.
Perfect. Got one more.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. We had scissors and ribbon. Consider them cut. Consider all of you lifelong friends now. And we hope to see you again on another joyous occasion. Reach out to us, share with us, send families to us, send you to us, bring your kids when you just want, when you just wake up in the morning like, oh, I would love to restock shelves. Volunteer, spend time with us. We're just so happy to have you, and this is just the beginning of another amazing project in Central Ohio.
Assalamu alaikum, magacayga waa Jibril. Kusoo dhawaada maanta meeshan eventa ku haysana oo meel waxa fureynaa free and food pantry ma dhihi karan laakiin cunto dadka aan siinayno our helpers u shaqeeya. Maanta waxaan halkan u jeedin waxa waaye alaab iyo maacuun halkan dadka balan inay sameystaan waaye waxa waaye Isniin iyo Arbacada xilliga waxa waaye Soomaa 9 to 5 laakiin balan waaye ayadaa ku tarjumaanaysa xilliga of Soomaali insha Allah kusoo dhawaada muddo badan dadka waxayna weydiiyeen markaa food pantry-ga sameynayna waxaanu kalata inaan moor sameyno farxadayna u tahay maanta inaan furno. This is the first time we've done it before. insha Allah kusoo dhawaada and more information haddaa u baahan tihiin xafiiskana naga soo wici kartiin insha Allah soo dhawaada. And faa'iidada badan wuxuu leeyahay is because marka aragtid average Somali household hatta Somali ma dadka badan Ohio qarashkiya bata macaawishada barta kore aad macaawishada everything became expensive, so waxa jeclaane ama dadka u jeclaane inaa wax siino or for free because badana dadka markay aadaan dukaamaha badan markay soo adeeganayaan ilmihii way badan yihiin, familyga qoyska way badan yihiin, so waxa rabnaa waxa anaka dadka u celin karno inaa siino. Like I said waxaa sameynayna markii food pantry dad badan noo imaade, so hadda waxaa rabnaa dad badan more inaa saacideyno oo meeshan oo halkan ku sameyno oo again balan waaye kusoo dhawaada waxaa jecelnahay mar walba companygeena inaa dad wax siino because run ahaantii there's a need. maadaama ay cusubta hadda waa program ama la sameyn doono wana soo wacayaan waa contacts markayna soo wacaan xiliyada u sheegaynaa waxa kind of waxaa dhihi kartaa first come first serve maaha waa ballan only, so markayna soo wacaan opportunity-ga waxaa siinaynaa qof baa la soconaa oo qof baa u adeegaya ambassador waxaa laga qof oo mar walba la socdo oo farsamada dhan oo wax ka siiya. Adaa mudan. Somali.